Hey guys, so recently Pedro DoorDash Santiago made a really good video about his why. Why does he deliver? And kind of talked about his life outside of delivering. So family, what he used to do for work, and what he's doing now. And it was a really cool video. If you've not seen that, I will post a pinned comment with a link to that video down below. But anyways, I'm going to get into my why. He did a call to action to the gig worker community saying, hey, what's your why? Why do you deliver? Let me know in the comments. And my why is a bit more complicated than that. So grab some popcorn, maybe some tissues, because it's going to get emotional, and let's get into it. So, a little bit about me if you don't know. I am 32 years old. I'm happily married with a 3-year-old son and a 7-month-old daughter. 3 years ago, when my wife was pregnant with our son, we decided, hey, we need more money. We have debt. We've got bills to pay. We need to try and get that stuff taken care of, because we're also going to have more expenses here soon with our son. So, signed up to deliver. And that was my why. But that has evolved over time. As any parent, we wanted to give the best to our son, be able to take him on vacations and do different outings. So I stayed with it, started the YouTube channel, and just kept grinding. Then 2020, the pandemic hit, and we decided we were ready to try for baby number 2. We got pregnant and found out we were having a little girl. We were thrilled, we had the little boy, now we have a little girl. It's like what people wish for, and then we found out the difficult thing. So our daughter was born with a very complex congenital heart defect. She has something called L-TGA, which basically means the main muscles in her heart, one that pumps blood to the body, one that pumps blood back to the heart, they are switched. So she has muscles doing jobs they were not designed to do, means her heart will fail at some point in her life. That's just a given. Her heart is also in the right side of her chest, and it's just, even to this day, it's kind of weird when I'm holding her and I feel her heart beating. I'm not used to it. Anyways, we were living in Washington State while my wife was pregnant, and then we drove cross country to Connecticut. That way we could get her the best care possible, and go to Boston Children's. So we delivered up in Boston. We lived up there for a month. And my little daughter was born. She's the sweetest little thing. And she's just like any other baby. Right now she's crawling. She just recently started to click her tongue, which I guess is her learning how to talk and communicate with us. And she loves her brother to death, and just, it's amazing. But recently, at 6 months old, we found out at her echocardiogram and EKG, her cardiologist appointment, that she has a bit of a setback. They saw some irregularities with her heartbeats and decided to send her home with a Holter monitor. So she had a heart monitor hooked up for 24 hours. And they also said, hey, we should get an ultrasound on her organs, because with her heart being misaligned, there could be something else called heterotaxy, which was something we kind of knew about because our original doctor in Washington State said, yeah, she has it. Boston doctor said, no, she doesn't have it. Connecticut doctor says, yeah, she has it. So there's back and forth there. It's debatable. Anyways, to go get an ultrasound. So we get the results from her heart rate monitor, and she has her irregular heartbeat about 10% of the time. And I don't know if you've ever had it feel like your heart has skipped a beat. Well, that's what she has going on, except her heart, what it does is it contracts, right? And it holds for 4 or 5 beats. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then it releases, okay? And the issue is it does it again, and then again. And it's doing this in a run-on pattern, and they're concerned. Like I said, it happens about 10% of the time, and we've had a follow-up monitor, same thing, 24 hours, and they said it was the same results right around 10% of the time. So then we had her ultrasound and found out she has polyspeenia, meaning she has 2 spleens. We do not know if either of those are functional. We have some specialist appointments coming up for that, and then we also have a specialist appointment coming up for her kidney. It has a cyst, and we'll see how that goes. And then she also has another specialist appointment for some more genetic testing. She does have a micro deletion in her DNA that we know of, so they're going to do some more genetic testing and see what else they could find. But yeah, basically, as of right now, they've told us they're not doing anything, just close monitoring, but most likely she will either need some medical intervention soon, whether it be medicine, being beta blockers, and because she is so young and so small, she will need to be hospitalized for about a week to be monitored while they're administering that. Or the other option would be a pacemaker. There's still back and forth. They don't know what to do. Those are the 2 likely options. There's also a major surgery where they could try and correct her heart, like basically disconnect the veins and arteries and reconnect them in a way that it would be functioning like a regular heart. But that's complicated. It could make things way worse, so we're trying to avoid that if possible. So that's kind of my daughter's situation. Obviously, we need money because we have medical bills and even things like cars, you know. My wife and I share a vehicle, so if I'm out delivering and there's an issue at home, or even if she wanted to bring the kids to a park or something, she can't. But we don't have the money for a car right now, so hopefully in the future things will change, but right now we have to share the one. And then there's a lot more to it as well. Of course, we want to give the best we can to our son because our daughter gets lots of attention with all her medical necessities, basically. And so right now on Sundays, he's doing soccer. We're looking into signing him up for hockey. We just have to take him to an open ice and see if he's even interested in skating first, but we found one that will take a 3-year-old. So that would be fun. But all those things, again, money, that's why I'm out delivering. And then on top of it, one day, something I would hope to do and bring you all along for the journey is start a nonprofit for parents going through similar things. Only 1% of the population has a heart condition like this, a congenital heart defect. Our daughter's is 1% of that 1%. And ultimately, I would like to help parents, whether it's just being there to talk and just let them vent type of thing, share our experience, or even raise some money through fundraising, and then do like donations for parents who have a hard time with medical bills. That's something I would really love to do because it's difficult, not gonna lie. And I would love to help anyone else going through that situation. And because it's so rare, there's just not a lot out there for us. It's more rare than childhood cancer, you know, but you don't really hear about these things. And then another thing I would love to do is at some point invest into real estate. That's been a dream of mine for probably like 15 years now. I've never had the money, but hopefully in like 5 or so years, I'll be able to save up, pay off some debt, save up some money, and we could get like some multifamily homes or something like that. Thanks everybody for listening. Let me know down below in the comments why you deliver if you do. I'll see you next time. Peace.